morning, everybody. Brent Florica here, and welcome back to Sketchbook B. This is a bit of an interesting one. It's early in the morning right now. I'm just sitting on my porch getting ready to head off for the day. I'm doing something that I haven't done before. I decided to team up with my sister, the very talented Niki Florica, to do something that we affectionately call Creative Conference 2022. We're going to go off to a local library here and just set up shop for the day and get just as much done creatively as we can over the course of the day. I'm going to be working on my books. I have my markers here, and I have my laptop bag with my sketchbooks and all that. I'm going to try and get a bunch of stuff done on my latest book project in the King's Library series. I'm trying to kickstart Stories with the Stoofs Volume 1 later this year, hopefully. We'll see. But I need to get that finished up, so that's my goal for the day. I think Niki's going to be working on her novel project, and go and give her a follow to keep up to date with all of that. It's going to be great. So I'm really excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. Sometimes you just need to set time aside without distraction to just get a bunch of stuff done on these creative projects, and that's kind of the purpose of this whole thing. So I'm looking forward to a good day, and maybe I'll check in a few times over the course of the day, and we'll see how this goes. Anyway, check back in later. So before the library opened, we had some time to kill, so we went to Timmy's. I got all set up and started planning for the day, and Niki was there too, working away on some video stuff, and just getting excited for the day. The second part consisted of our trip to the library. We got set up in a really nice spot there in the corner, nice table, very inspiring, glass all around. It's a really cool building. I set up and started coloring the final images for Joseph, which is book 8. Volume 1 of Stories with the Stoofs is going to include these first 8 stories. That would be David and Goliath, Jonah, The Unmerciful Servant, Daniel in the Lion's Den, The Good Samaritan, Gideon, Joshua and Jericho, and then of course Joseph. And I'm really excited about this. All of the characters, aside from just 2, I think, are created by my oldest daughter, Autumn. And so this is, this is a really special project for me, and I'm really excited to get it out there to everybody. And hopefully it's something enjoyable for you all. You can check out all of these stories except the most recent one on Sketchbook B as well. I have a playlist that has all of these stories in sort of a video format if you want to check those out before the Kickstarter runs and stuff, so you can see kind of what it's all about. I've been trying to go back and make a few adjustments to some of the older stories as well, just to make sure that everything is as good as it can possibly be when I put together this final Volume 1 book. This was a really fun process for me, and we had a lot of fun. We were just chatting and even just sitting there and working away, and it's just nice to have some time set aside to focus and get down to business, get a bunch of stuff done. I've really been wanting to get this project underway for a while, so there's a lot of stuff that's going to be associated with the Kickstarter that I'm going to be working on in the next little bit. I've got several t-shirt design options that I'm working through, and I'm trying to do some fun ones that I think are going to be pretty neat. I've got several more that I'm looking forward to kind of putting out there, and they'll be available as rewards as well for the Kickstarter tiers, the higher tiers. And I'm just trying to get all of that organized and set up, and so that it looks right when it's on the Kickstarter homepage and everything. Just trying to make it look as polished as possible, obviously. And I've done this once before, so I have a bit of an idea of how this process goes, but it's important to try and do what you can to make it better each time and improve and learn, and so that's what I'm endeavoring to do this time. Phase 3 of our day kind of took place after this. We walked around and toured Cambridge a bit, saw some just some of the local architecture. There's so many cool old buildings, and we were just walking around brainstorming story ideas, which was a ton of fun and actually super useful too. Hey everybody, just checking in. I find myself at my parents' house now. We had to make a pit stop here for a little bit, so I'm set up and I'm trying to finish out the last few pages that I have to get done for the book. So yeah, very productive day. It's been really, really good. So yeah, I'll hopefully get this wrapped up pretty soon, and then I can show you kind of a sneak peek of the finished result of the book. So yeah, I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, so here's a sneak preview of The King's Library, Joseph. It's probably my most ambitious story. It's got tons of characters, a lot of color, and something new actually for this one is some double page spreads, which I tried to incorporate as much as possible, and I feel like really fills out the pages and makes it look pretty awesome. So I was really excited about how this all turned out. Hope you enjoy it too. Thanks so much for joining me at Sketchbook B. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that good stuff. You can check out my t-shirt design over to the side here, and this one is my stupendous design, and I have several more coming in the weeks ahead, so stay tuned for that. And also just you can go to brentflorica.com and subscribe to my email list to get updates on the King's Library series and when that Kickstarter is going to run. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I'd really appreciate the support to get this out there and into the hands of the little ones in your lives. So hopefully you can be a part of that. I'm excited about it, and I look forward to getting that out there. This Creative Conference 2022 was super fun and just a really productive day. I really enjoyed just hanging out with Nick and having just a lot of good time to dig into good story ideas and plan and just talk the writing and creative game with her. So that was a total blast, and I hope that we can do it again maybe next year. We'll see how it goes, but for now I'm gonna sign off, and thank you so much for spending the time at Sketchbook B today, and we'll see you next time.